Welcome to all. Today is the fourth day. The title is Cost or Profit Center Management. The titles have two topics. One is cost center, cost category. Another one is another one also cost center, cost category. But practice in predefined allocations. What is the difference between these two topic is one is the manual allocations and next one is we defined predefined allocation and we enter the normal but the expenses or income is divided by predefined percentage. Okay, so cost center, cost category. Introduction part. The cost center, I explained the cost center in Tally ERB9 by via step 1. Step 1 activation, step 2 creation, step 3 voucher entry, step 4 view the reports. Easily I give step by step algorithms. Easily you enter and get the results and know the cost category, how to enter the cost category in Tally ERB9. Easily you catch it. And then the second part, the practice in predefined allocation. Predefined allocation also step by step algorithm have only one examples, so easily you get the result via simple. Step 1 is the creation, step 2 also activation. Here step 3 getting voucher entry is not a creation. Step 4 view the reports. This material I give the reports screenshot. So easily you compare your result with my updates. Okay, and also I planned to you for clear explanation with basic concepts also. First of all, we discuss the cost center, cost category. Do you know the cost center, cost category? But yes, the cost center is the organizational split up or organizational division or organizational departmental based reports. That means the classifications of reports getting from summarized reports. The final reports containing whole organization report, but cost center, cost category we maintain that's reports particular cost center or particular cost category getting how much of income and how much of expenses are there. In Tally, easily allocate the cost to each to your organizational unit like department, divisions, employees and branches. Okay, and also effortless analyze to finance inflow and outflow of these units. Would it not be easier to make the decision for your business if you have the option to view the cost incurred on each of your business? Yes, business units, because if I get the whole financial year is a profit or loss. Yes, I get the profit, but every unit get the profit or loss. Okay, but we maintain the cost center, cost category policy. We easily get it, yeah, particular cost area incurred profit or loss. Okay, and then the Tally also exactly what the cost center exactly was cost center do your business. Okay, the like employee or some of the textile showroom, you know, 8 floor textile showrooms. Every floor have different income and different expenses. Okay, which floors getting more profitable, more income collections or more number of selling quantity numbers. Okay, easily we find out. Okay, To use the cost center in Tally ERP9, let's consider a sales department. Here we consider the branches in organization, which has totally four different branches. Our company, Sylvie Textiles, have four different branches here. Okay. To record their expenses and income, let's follow by step below I given to you. And then what is the meaning of cost category? Cost category means the group of cost centers. Group of cost centers like distinguish separate by department or division or branches like that. So we give the cost category name also. The cost category is very used to same income, different cost center like that. So salesman one do the business, get the sales 1 lakh. Okay, but the salesman as a cost center, but cost category is a salesman, cost center is a salesman one, but the branch, the salesman belongs to the branch one. Okay, the branch is a category, branch one is a cost center. Here 1 lakh do the business is from salesman one, so salesman category getting salesman one cost center 1 lakh, and also salesman one belongs in branch one, so branch one cost center getting 1 lakh sales. So the different cost category maintains for different cost center incurred income or expenses details. Okay, so we move the cost center cost category practicals. Let us consider the company Sylvie Textiles was started on 1/4/2020. The transaction for April 2020. The four transactions I have taken. 1/4/2020 cash sales at counter rupees 1 lakh with ratio 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 25,000. We have four branches. Okay, the first branch sales is 20,000, second branch sales is 25,000, third branch sales is 30,000, fourth branch sales is 25,000. So the next transaction, same date, the cash purchase from Samsung rupees 1.5 lakhs. Same, first branch get purchase 30,000, second branch get 45,000, third branch get 35,000, fourth branch get 40,000. And some expenses for staff members, salary expenses for staff members rupees 40,000. The first branch paid 12,000 for staff salary and 14,000. Second branch, the third branch is 10,000, fourth branch is 4,000. The fourth transaction is the same date 1/4/2020. The cash paid to coffee expenses rupees 4,500. Tata Cafe with the ratio, first branch paid 1,000 rupees, second branch paid 1,500, third branch paid 1,250, fourth branch paid 750. Let's move the activation step. That means step 1 activation. Go to Gateway of Tally F11 F1 features. Then we enable the two options. One is maintain cost center, yes. More than one payroll or cost category, yes. Okay, let me go to the Tally entries. I select the Tally from my taskbar. Please clear any existing company open. Please clear by the set company. First I create, you know, the new company name Selvi Textiles was started on 1/4/2020. So I give the name Selvi Textile. I give the state name as Tamil Nadu, and the date is the same 1/4/2020. So I skip balance columns. I skip also. Okay. I accept. The new company name Selvi Textiles is created, and then I move to the activation session. Activation steps. Step 1 activation, go to Gateway of Tally F1 accounting features. So I move to F11 features, accounting features. Then I enable maintain cost center option and more than one payroll or cost category option. Here is the some title like cost or profit center management. Yes, maintain cost center. I give yes, and maintain more than one payroll or cost category. Yes. Others leave it. Skip. Then the second step. Second step is a creation step. You know, we have the cost centers. Sorry, I give the wrong interchangeable creation scheme. This is the cost category creation, cost center category. Sorry, cost center creation here. In a material, I change it. You get your right material. Okay. Go to Gateway of Tally accounts info cost category. First cost category we created. We create the category name as branches, and then cost center we create. Then we create the cost center. The cost center's name is branch 1, branch 2, branch 3 and branch 4. And third C is ledger creations. We have the transaction containing 4 ledgers. So purchase under group purchase account, sales under group sales account, coffee expenses under group indirect expenses, salary expenses is a indirect expenses. Okay. So first I create cost category, because if you create the cost category, then you create the cost center. Because cost center, you in the field of cost center creation screen, you compulsory need fill up the cost category. So first you create the cost category, then you create the cost center. First I create the cost category from through accounts info cost category. The create name is branches. Allocate revenue item. Yes, is a revenue item. If in case some categories are non-revenue item, so you select non-revenue item, but branches is a revenue item, so I select the revenue item. Revenue item means it has income or expenses or both it has. Okay. Then I create the cost center. Just I move to accounts info, then cost center. The cost center create. The name is branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, branch 4. First I select the category. It asks category, so I select the category branches. The name as branch 1. Is enough? Under you skip it. Again I fill only the name because the same category branches. The name 2 is branch 2. The third cost center is branch 3. Fourth one is branch 4. Then I move to the C option. Second step C option, ledger creation. Go to gateway of tally, accounts info, ledger, create the purchase ledger, sales ledger, coffee and salary expenses comes under indirect expenses. So I move to ledger creation screen, gateway of tally, accounts info, ledger, create. The name is purchase. Under group purchase account, inventory values are affected. Must you field it. Cost centers are applicable. If any expenses or income involves the cost center, separable, so you select this option or enable this option is compulsory. Okay, cost center are applicable, yes. And then sales ledger. Sales ledger also under group. Sales ledger is a under group sales account. It also affected the inventory value and also it is applicable for cost center calculation. So I give the both as yes. The third one is coffee expenses or salary expenses. Salary expenses. Under group indirect expenses, it's not affected the inventory value, but it is applicable for cost center calculation. So yes, cost center centers are applicable. Yes, the enabling option. Yes. The fourth ledger is coffee expenses. Coffee expenses is a indirect expenses. Inventory values are affected, no. And cost centers are applicable, yes. I enable the cost center reports for coffee expenses. So I thought I cleared the second step, yes. Just I move to third step. Third step is a voucher entry step. That means voucher entry. Go to gateway of tally, accounting voucher. So path is we well to know. So we see the transactions. First we discuss the transaction gets voucher. What vouchers? 1 for 2020 cash sales at counter rupees 1 lakh. So this is this F8 sales voucher. Please note it. F8 sales voucher. Cash purchase from Samsung rupees 1,50,000. So this is purchase voucher, F9 purchase voucher. The balance 2 is a paid, is a payment. So the payment voucher. Balance 2 is a payment voucher. Shortcut key F5. F5 payment. Fourth one also F5 payment. So first one is F8 sales, second one is F9 purchase, third and fourth is F5 payment. So first we enter sales details. So we move to accounting voucher. Accounting voucher, F8 sales I select. You know, this is the sales pan have invoice mode. So I change it voucher mode from Control plus V. The date is the same date. So we move the next step, reference number. I leave it blank. The DR cash. The total amount is 1 lakh. The CR is sales. Name of the item I don't know. Yes, here is the manual allocation cost center screen or cost category screen comes. The cost allocation for sales, the 1 lakh, which cost tenders, how much gets. Okay, first we select cost category name, the branches, and then 20,000 for branch 1, 25,000 is a branch 2, 30,000 is branch 3, branch 4 25,000. So I select branch 1 first. The amount is only 20,000, only 20,000. So I type 20,000 only. Again, branch 2, I select the amount is 25,000. I type 25,000. Again, then I select branch 3, amount is 30,000. Then branch 4, the balance amount 25,000 comes correctly. Okay, so 25,000 is a branch 4. Okay, 1 lakh. Enter. Enough. This is the cost center entry manually allocation. Then I move to the second voucher. Second voucher is a purchase voucher. The amount is 1,50,000. Yes. F9 for purchase is a invoice mode in the PAN. So I change voucher mode for from Ctrl+V. The date is same 1/4/2020. Supplier invoice number I leave it blank. See here is a cash. If any details you know, you filled it. Okay. Otherwise you skip it because we in practice. 1,50,000 is a purchase amount, is a negative cash because we do the sales only 1 lakh. We opened the business 1/4/2020. We do the sales only 1 lakh. So we have the amount fund only 1 lakh, but we purchase by cash 1.5 lakhs. So the warning comes negative cash. It's not a problem. Okay, then DR purchase, name of the items we don't know, or in the transaction we don't give, so leave it blank. 1,50,000 automatically comes. The category, same category, branches. Then first branch amount is 30,000. Second branch 45,000. Third branch 35,000. The fourth branch 40,000 comes correct. Okay. I finished second transaction also. The third and fourth is a payment voucher. So I select F5 payment. The expenses is salary, amount is 40,000. Salary expenses 40,000. It asks the cost category name. Yes, I have the cost category branches. The cost center name is branch 1. First amount is 12,000. Second amount is branch 2, the second amount is 14,000, branch 3 amount is 10,000, the branch 4 4,000 comes. So enter. See here as a cash, it is also negative cash because 50,000 last transaction exceed 50,000 negative cash. This 40,000 also exceed cash, so 90,000 is minus. It's not a problem. And then the final entry, cash paid coffee expenses rupees 4,500. This is also negative cash. Coffee expenses rupees 4,500. Okay, coffee expenses 4,500. Cost category name branches. The first branch we have paid 1,000 rupees. Second branch has paid 1,500. Third branch do 1,250. The fourth one 750. Okay, and see here is a cash ledger, that is also negative cash. It's not a problem. Okay, we finished step 3. Step 3, and then we move to the step 4. Step 4, view the report. Go to gateway of tally, display statement of accounts, cost center. So I move to gateway of tally, display. Then statement of accounts, cost center menu is available. I enter the cost center. That is 4 breakers, 4 types of reports. Category summary, cost center breakup, ledger breakup, group breakup. Category summary, to view the report with category wise. Cost center breakup, to view the report with cost center wise. Ledger breakup, to view the report ledger wise. The group breakup, to view the report in group wise. Okay, so first we move to category summary. Category summary, yes, the branches total debit is, branches is category. In tally, you like to create not only one category, more category also you can create. So this category branches gets this period 194,500 debit, 1 lakh is credit, total closing balance 94,500 is DR. This category have 4 cost center. Okay, through this via 43,000, 20,000, 60,500, 25,000 income, 46,250 is expenses, 30,000 is income, 44,750 is expenses, 25,000 is income. Totally, this category cost centers also some debit balance. This all balance, you sum the all balance, you get the category branches balance 94,500. So we move the next report. The report is cost center breakup. Cost center breakup. Any cost center you select only its trial balance comes. Yes, you select F1 detailed. Yes, the branch one do the sales 20,000, get the purchase 30,000, and involved to pay the coffee expenses 1,000, salary expenses pay 12,000. Totally the closing balance is 23,000 DR. Okay, same you select branch 3, alt plus F1 is a detailed, you get branch 3's trial balance like, yes, sales 30,000, purchase 35,000, coffee and salary 1,250 and 10,000, totally 16,250 is a DR. If in case you need to ledger wise report, yeah, F5 is a ledger wise report. Okay. Then we move to third report. It's very important report. You select any ledgers like salary, purchase, sales, coffee expenses. I select sales. Okay, total sales ledger in the category 1 lakh, the cost in the category in the cost center 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 25,000. So CR. And also you enter branch 1 is set for sales ledger. Total sales is 1 lakh, but this transaction shows only 20,000 for cost center branch 1, for sales 30,000. Yes, for detail same. If in case you type the directions, it comes from you click the details button. F4 is a daily breakup. Some of the reports, exception reports are available. Then we move to the group. Group is like indirect, direct expenses, same like that. Only the group comes, there are 28 different groups. Okay, 13 groups are primary, 15 groups are subgroup. Okay, but the group 6 groups, 13 groups, in 15 groups, in 6 groups appears in profit and loss account, 9 groups in the balance sheet. Only the cost centers group is only expenses and income. So totally purchase, sales 1, 2, direct expenses, indirect income 4, direct income, direct expenses 6. Same expenses, direct expenses, income, same. First 4 is same for next 4. Okay, totally 6 ledgers, 6 groups is involved to make the cost center. So the display comes 6 groups only. Okay, sales in a sales group. Okay. So cost center have 4 reports. Okay. In sample, I give the material one report from these four reports. I give one screenshot report. This report screenshot. Okay, in material. Then I move to the second topic. The second topic is predefined allocation topic. So the first example is 1 for 2000 It's not at 20. Okay. 1 for 2020, cash paid rupees 1 lakh for advertisement expenses. Advertisement expenses is a whole branch, whole concerns expenses. Every month, every week, we pay much of money for all branch developments. So some of the branches getting 20% level advertisements. Some of the branches reaches 25% of level of advertisement services. 40%, some of them metropolitan cities branches getting 40%. 15%, some rural background branches getting 15% of advertisement services. So we know the total any amount in advertisement expenses, but first branch get use only 20%. So the pay that amount only 20% the first branch pay, the second branch pay 25%, the third branch pay 40%. We fixed it predefinedly. If any expenses, we use these options or these features. Okay. Then the ledger creation is important. The first step is a ledger creation is advertisement expenses ledger comes new. So we create the advertisement expenses as a indirect expenses. So I move to accounts info, ledger, create. The name is advertisement expenses. Is a indirect expenses. Inventory values are affected? No, but it's involved cost centers calculation. So cost centers are applicable? Yes. Then we move to second step is activation. Again, we go the same path. Go to gateway of Tally, F11 features, F1 accounting features, but option is some difference. Use predefined cost center allocation during the entry. Yes, we enable this option. Use predefined cost center allocation during entry. Okay, and then you can see auto cost center allocation screen. Okay, and enter the class name. Some you give the class name for your identification purpose. So we give any class names, but I give here the class name as advertisement because the advertisement expenses have the classifications of the branches, these ratios. So I give the class name as advertisement. Then enter appropriate cost category and enter the record the percentage. Yes, I select this appropriate cost category as branches and enter the record percentage. Yes, first branch 1 20%, branch 2 25%, branch 3 40%, branch 4 15%. So I move to step 2 activation in Tally. So go to gateway of Tally, F11 feature, accounting feature. I can see this option here. So I click use predefined cost center allocation in transactions. Yes, enter. Yes, this ask class name. Earlier I said I give the class name as advertisement expenses. So I give advertisement. Okay. Then it asks cost category. Yes, branches is the cost category. If you select branches, all branches comes the option for cost center. If you not select the branches, that does not come the cost center screen. Okay, cost center screen comes, but our cost centers not listed. Okay, so it's a must you select cost center, cost category branches. Yes, The cost category branches have 4 cost centers, so it is listed. First branch gets 20%. Yes, right, 20%. The second branch is at 25%. The third branch is 40%. The fourth one, 15% is correct. End of list. Okay. I give step by step algorithm, so just follow the material clearly. If any identification from the video, please note it, because the finished video is totally closed after your assessment. If you complete your assessment, the video will be closed. So any notes you see the video from the video, please note it clearly. But I give the full details in the material. So I move to voucher. The third step is voucher entry. Go to Gateway of Tally, Accounting Voucher, FI Payment, because this is the payment voucher. Yes, cash paid 1 lakh for advertisement expenses is the payment voucher. So go to Gateway of Tally, Accounting Voucher, FI Payment. Accounting Voucher, FI Payment. Yes, payment is available, but select, use this class, use advertisement class, you select here the advertisement. If you don't, you need, please enter. This is not applicable. If I need to enter, or if I need the predefined allocation of advertisement expenses for this transaction, I compulsory selected advertisement expenses. Okay, if you have not selected advertisement expenses, the predefined allocations not comes, so you select must here advertisement expenses as a cost center or cost class. This is a cost class, so I select advertisement expenses as a cost class for this transaction. So I enter it, and then DR is a advertisement expenses, totally 1 lakh. Here the tally does not ask any manual allocations. You know the salary expenses and coffee expenses. You enter DR as a coffee expenses, amount is 4,500. Suddenly it goes to allocation screen. But here it not goes to allocation screen, because this allocation is predefined allocation. So the 1 lakh is easily allocated all branches. Okay, from our predefined percentage. CR is a cash 1 lakh. Also negative cash is not a problem. I enter here. Here I have some doubts. The 1 lakh is allocated or not? So I check it. How can I check it? You know, here I said the important screenplay for tally. If you press page up key in your keyboard, page up, the last transaction comes. Yes, you type only advertisement expenses is a 1 lakh, and you type cash and 1 lakh, but the predefined allocations get 1 lakh of 20% is 20,000, 25,000 is a 25%, 40,000 is a 40%, percentage is 15,000 is comes automatically. So, and then you press page up, you can see it's move your previous advertisement, previous vouchers, second voucher, payment number 2, and I press page up key, payment voucher number 1 is comes, and I press page up key, the purchase number 1, the second transaction voucher is comes, the initial voucher also comes. Again I page up, so not a screen, okay. Page up key is easily comes today's entries, previous entry only, okay. Another way to check your allocation, I escape, please note please note it, page up key for screen, previous screen view, and another view easily is via daybook display, enter daybook. In a daybook, you know the last transaction date is 1/4/2020, so it's come 1/4/2020. If any date you change, you like to change and view that date transaction, you change F2. If in case some date to some date you need to view the transactions view, so Alt plus F2 for the period. Here the last transaction is advertisement expenses, so I select and enter. We can see same like that the screen, previous screen view by press page up key, okay. So we can check in daybook also. Yes, view the report. To view the breakup of the cost center allocation, open the same payment voucher in alterations mode. Yes, daybook, display the daybook, enter the vouchers. This is the alteration mode for vouchers, and also accounting voucher is a voucher entry pan. You press page up key. This is also vouchers alteration screen mode, okay. Today we finished cost center or profit center management. The subtopic is cost center, cost category, and practice in predefined allocations. I repeat myself for your clear understanding. First of all, cost center, cost category, we talk about introduction, and we create the Selvi Textiles company, started date as 1/4/2020, and I give the transaction for April 2020. The different 4 transaction I give it in a sales occurs 1 lakh with a ratio 20,000, 25,000, 30,000 and 25,000. Again 1/4/2020 cash purchase from Samsung. Easily we enter these transactions, use a defined cost category and cost centers. Yes, these cost centers are branch 1, branch 2, branch 3. We easily created, and we know its cost center is branches, okay. Then the Samsung 1,50,000. Totally branch 1 gets 30, branch 2 45,000, and 35,000 is branch 3, 40,000 is branch 4. And then the third transaction, salary to the staff members 40,000. Totally 12,000 for us for branch 1 staffs, branch 2 staff is 14,000, branch 3 staff gets 10,000, and branch 4 staffs get 4,000 only. And the fourth and final transaction is cash paid to coffee expenses rupees 45,000, Tata cafes 2, okay, 1,000 rupees, 1,500, 1,250 and 750 is a classification for branch 1 to branch 4 expenses of coffee, Okay, and then easily we activate. This is the financial future. So we activate this option in F1 accounting features. Easily you may remember yourself. Go to gateway of tally F11. F11 means F11 features, F1 accounting features. Maintain cost center, yes. Manual one payroll and cost category, yes. These two activation is enabled for cost center and cost category in our tally software. If in case we did not enable here, we can't see accounts info. Okay, accounts info. So easily you find out this option enabling in F11 accounting features. Okay, then we create a cost category creations. Cost category and cost center creation also available in accounts info. If in case we do not activate here, the cost center and cost category does not appear in accounts info. So you clearly must notice this option is enabled or not. Okay, cost category creations. Okay, first all the creations getting successfully updated via accept. Okay, so clearly you can see every creations or every entries have accept option. Finally get accept option. Please enter it clearly. Okay, and then we create the cost center creations. Cost center branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, branch 4. Branch 1, branch 2, branch 3 and branch 4. You here I say to you, every cost center gets one cost category only. Okay, but cost category have more cost centers. Okay, every cost center gets only one cost category. Okay, so many cost center we create, but we maintain the cost center grouping is one type of categories only. So easily you understand how to maintain your problem organizations cost center and cost category. Okay, and then the usual creation, ledger creation. Every transaction have must the ledger. So every activity have the creation with the ledger. So the same also accounts info must. I remember you. If in case you involve the ledger for cost center allocation, first you remember yourself that type of ledger creations getting some activations. You know that maintain allow cost center cost centers are applicable. Yes, here these four ledgers create. When you create these four ledgers, you also enable the option allow cost centers are applicable. Yes, if in case you don't give the cost centers are applicable, when the transaction you enter, the purchase does not ask cost category and cost center. And the reciprocal, I say that same the meaning. If I don't want the purchase involve the cost center, so I create the purchase ledger. When I create the purchase ledger, I don't enable the allow cost centers are applicable. If in case I give cost centers are applicable for enable for unnecessary ledgers or unnecessary ledgers, the transaction ask the data for data of cost center and cost categories. So you clearly remember or clearly check this ledger have cost center cost category allocation or not. If in case you need cost center cost category for that ledger, you must enable cost center allow cost center applicable. Yes, enable in the ledger creation screen. Okay, then voucher entry, the manual entry. user defined cost center entry. So you allocate the figures, so you clearly type the figure what I give the transaction. Okay, then the view the reports have here, the view reports have four reports we have. One is cost category and cost center breakup, ledger breakup and group breakup. Here I give the cost center, cost category breakup for your reference. You can see your result to compare this. And also I give, go to gateway of Tally, display statement of accounts, cost center and cost category sum. In balance training days, I also give the same screenshot of the reports. Okay, the cost center. Okay, balance 3 and 4 is ledger and group breakup. It's not a important breakup because cost center, cost category report summary is the main summary report. So I give the main summary report screenshot. This is cost category summary to be compared with your report, report with your tally report. Okay, and then cost center summary, you see. Okay, I get branch 1 cost center breakup. Okay, so you also select here branch 1. Practicing predefined allocations, I give only one allocation. Here the advertisement expenses, some of the divisions running in single unit, they have multi divisions like our multi departments, accounts and sales department and production department, administration department. Okay, the single unit pay the single rent but uses multi departments. I am the organizational owner or organizational financial advisor or consultant. I clearly get the rent, a particular division's rent. So I check how much percentage of the place occupy the every divisions or department. Okay, administration department occupy 20%. Sales is the main area, so its sales department occupies 40%. Some accounts department occupy 10%. Administration and then administration, accounts and then sales, the production department occupies like that balance. So every month we pay 1 lakh rent for this unit. Okay, the percentage of the expenses for rent is split up in their percentage. Every month we split up the same percentage. So I allocate the defined allocations. So same as the advertisement, like this transaction advertisement expenses, like. Okay, here and the step 1 creation, step 2 is activation. Yearly I said that here the step 3 getting voucher entry, not a ledger creation, because this ledger creation gets first step. Okay, and step 4 is view the report, and also I give the screenshot. Usually you understand the tally ERB name, cost center, cost category concept, and I finished here this day sessions. Okay, tomorrow onwards we get more more advanced knowledge in Tally. So be ready yourself, and assessment also containing MCQ type of questions. Okay. I give same questions, same passage questions, and some of the questions is to improve or get. Is a 10 out of 10 is not a matter, but um, I easily find out, you also easily find out what is your observation and another. But I ask the questions apart from your syllabus is a searching for your self learning purpose. Okay, I also willing to continue your tally, continue to tally knowledge yourself. So I ask the questions, one or two is it's not out of syllabus, you think yourself from this 1 hour. Okay, so I finished here. See you tomorrow. Thank you.